Day 1, 2024. We get the input, one list on the left, one list on the right. We should sort them and then compare each line and sum the result. We start by creating a new project and open it up. And so the first thing, we need to grab the input. Also, we can start with the test input and we can get it like that. So the first thing we do is we read it, and we do that using the file stream and read to string, and we input the path, which is input.txt. Then we need to iterate over each line, and we need to split the input on white space, and then we need to put all of the left in one list and all of the right in one list. So we do that by taking the data and we get the lines from a string. We also need to unwrap that because that is a result type. The lines, and then for each line we need to map it. So the easiest way to do that is just to split the line and get an iterator, and so we do line split white space, and then we get two strings, but we want to map them to integers, so we just parse them. So we get usize. We need to unwrap the parse result, of course. And so this split will be a iterator, and to get the first number in the iterator we just call next unwrap, and to get the second number we just call next unwrap also. And so now we have two separate, we have one list, but each with a tuple. And so to get the tuple into each string, we can do unzip. If we look at the documentation, you see if we have a list like this with tuples, and then you unzip it, you get one with 1, 3, 5, and the other one with 2, 4, 6. So that's perfect for us. And we can copy the this from the documentation also. Yeah, this needs to be mutable because it's an iterator that changes when we do next. And then we need to sort this, and then of course we have to mark these as mutable also. And then we just have to iterate over both, which we can do with the zip, which is the opposite of unzip, and just sum the result. So the sum will be left, iterate over it, zip it with the right, iterate over that, and then map and the tuple left and right, and what you want now you can't do just subtract, because that might result in negative numbers. So you need to do the it's called absdiff, right? So that will result the difference between them, and then we just sum everything and then print it. And then okay, so apparently we need okay, 11, which is correct. So then we just need to grab the correct input and then do cargo run again, and you get the result, which is the correct result. And then for part 2, what you want to do for each number in the left vector, you want to count how many times it occurs in the right column, and multiply the value with that, and then sum everything. And so you can do it like more quickly, but the easiest thing is just to filter and count on the right one. So left, you iterate over it, you need to map it, of course, so you get the left, and then you want to multiply it with how many times it occurs in the right. So right, filter, and then you get the right, and so if right is equal to left, and count, and then sum everything again. We get the yes, we need to iterate over it, of course, and then we get an error here because R is a reference to a reference, so we need to dereference it just once. Remove the sorting, and get the correct value.